Okay, so I was thinking of trying to make a short out of this video, but I couldn't. There's just too many steps. But do you want to have some super intelligent pacifist Iconian scientists? I'm talking someone with an intelligence of 127 and growing all the time. They will have to be pacifists for this to work. And this scientist by themselves is yielding 32 research right now. Just one scientist. So here's how we're going to do it. We're going to start a new game. We're going to select the handy dandy Iconians. Now, right off the bat, you'll notice Iconians start with the ancient capability, which gives them the Tower of Porcinope. Porcipine? Porcipine? Oh, I think I got it. The Tower of Porcipine doubles the intelligence of your citizens. Awesome. Sounds good. However, we don't really want that paranoid. It's not going to do a whole lot for us. You know what we want? We're going to drop up here. We're going to get rid of paranoid. And we're going to come down to loyal, because loyal is going to allow us the neural link planetary improvement. It's going to make us a little bit smarter. So we will choose loyalty. We are then going to drop over here to cultural focus. We do not want collectivism. We want pacifism. We will select that. And finally, carbon-based. Boo. Who wants to be carbon-based when you can be carbon-based but in the water? Aquatic. We choose aquatic. And the reason for that is going to be probably the exotic hatchery planetary improvement here. Or no, the Great School Planetary Improvement teaches our citizens, increasing their intelligence. Okay, and then one last thing, make sure over here you switch your planet type from terrestrial to ocean, because you can't build those aquatic features unless you're on an ocean world. So we will hit next. We can leave everyone else the same. All right, here we are, January, turn 1. We're going to jump immediately into New Iconia. And over here, let's take a look at our 5 Iconians. Intelligence 6, Intelligence 6, Intelligence 6, Intelligence 9. Okay, so we do have, in general, Iconians get a +3 to their intelligence. So these guys are kind of brick dumb, but we do have a 9 intelligence for Soar the Reckless. So they're going to be our example. So let's start off by simply dropping down our capital improvement somewhere useful. Right there. There we go. Now, there are several buildings we're interested in. One of them is the neural link. Citizens intelligence will gradually increase. Now, there's also an event you can find out there when you're researching anomalies that could theoretically give you a similar feature. I don't know if they'll stack, but with this, you get it right away. Now, to start with, that's going to improve the intelligence of your citizens, your pops, on your main world of New Iconia by 0.1 intelligence every turn. And bear in mind, this is a civilization improvement, so this is only going to work on one planet. But as you make super intelligent citizens, you can send them off on colony ships or just transfer them around using the little transport button. And you can grow new pops that are super intelligent and send them off. Okay, so we are going to move this super intelligent neural link in, and we'll just drop it. Well, I guess we could just pack everything in together here for right now. There we go. And let's purchase it outright. There we go. Rush Neuralink job. Perfect. And if we mouse back over here onto Soar the Reckless, we'll notice their intelligence is already at a 12. Perfect. And then let's drop our other structures into the queue that we're going to want to build here. Here is our Tower of Porcipine, which we'll drag over and we'll pop in right there. And we will drag our Great School, which is going to increase intelligence by 50% additionally. We'll drop it in right there. Obviously, there's better ways to build this, but we're still on the first turn. So we're going to hit up here. We will choose planetary, what? I don't know. Colonial policies. There we go. You always want colonial policies first. And we will send our colony ship off here to Sanctum. We'll send our probe off exploring, and we will send our flagship to research some capsules. We'll advance our turn. And how about a probe? Okay, here we are, turn 2. Let's go back into New Iconia. You can see that Soar the Reckless is now sitting at 12.1 intelligence. They're growing by 0.1. So let's build our next structure out, right? The Tower of Porcipine. We will click. We'll purchase that for an additional 263 coin. And now we go back to Soar the Reckless. We can see their intelligence has now increased to 24.2. It doubled, straight up doubled. And furthermore, if we look over here, we can see the neural link improvements. We can see the tower at 100% bonus. Their Iconian to +3 with the base value of 6. We will hit done and advance the turn. All right, here we are on the third turn, March. We're going to jump back into New Iconia, and we will purchase our Great School outright. And now we go mouse over Soar the Reckless. We can clearly see their intelligence is 30.5. Interestingly, they're getting a 150% improvement on intelligence for all intelligence. And that 0.1 intelligence growth is now going to be multiplied by 250% instead of 100%. It's 2.5. So 0.25 intelligence growth. If we look here, we can see that clearly the intelligence is at 30.50. I will hit done. I will drop in some quick policies. Core World's Idle. Yeah, we'll just drop in some additional stuff. We'll advance the turn. Hold on. I'm not doing any edits here so that I can, oh my gosh, jump back into New Iconia. And now we remember we were at 30.5. We're now at 30.75. We went up by a quarter of an intelligence each turn. That will never stop. FYI, all of our other colonists' population's intelligence is increasing at the same rate. So here's the final trick to all this. We need to move through our culture through the pacifism tree. And we'll start building our way through there because what we're really looking for is serenity. And you can see here that serenity says citizens with the pacifist trait have their stats quadrupled. And quite basically, by the time you get to serenity, which is going to be probably 150, 200 turns from now, approximately, that intelligence on those colonists, those pops, are going to be in the 40 range. So you can easily push to intelligence of 150, 160. If you played long enough, you probably get to 200. And they will be generating research. Each individual scientist you assign that is a pacifist could reach 30, 40 research per pop. Bear in mind, though, that oftentimes not every one of your populations will be a pacifist, but you'll gain some as you progress. So keep an eye out. Also keep an eye out for leaders that may promote pacifist ideologies, and make sure you're dropping them in as governors to help grow pacifists on other colonies. Remember, any pacifist you have, you can always drag over to your homeworld of New Iconia to grow their intelligence at a quarter of a point per turn. That's it. If you watched, thank you so much and have fun. Oh, by the way, we got that scientist or that worker to intelligence of 30 plus in 3 turns. It's a good way to win the game.